Hello everyone. Learning anything today is harder than ever. There are obstacles, there are thousands of tutorials, courses, videos, bootcamp, and no clear path to learning. Most people start learning a new skill, then quit within a week because they don't know where to begin, what to learn next, or whether they are making progress. So self-learning is kind of broken. People don't need more content. People don't need more courses. They need structure. They need accountability. And they need a path customized to their goal, their schedule, and their starting level. And building that path manually takes experts, time, and thousands of dollars. Meet SkillFoundry here. SkillFoundry is your AI-powered learning companion that generates a personalized beginner to expert curriculum for any skill in few seconds to a minute. Very quick. So any skill at all, tech skill, non-tech skill, any skill, it gives you a personalized curriculum to learn a skill. Okay, all you need to do is to type, register, enter what you want to learn, and generate your curriculum. Okay, so SkillFoundry designs a complete structured curriculum. SkillFoundry designs a complete structured curriculum with modules. You can see modules here. Topics. If you open here, you see topics. These are topics, right? And the estimated time for each topic. These are the estimated times for each topic. Okay. It adjusts difficulty based on your current level. So if you're a beginner, it gives you beginner level topics and modules. If you're an expert, advanced, intermediate, it adjusts difficulty based on your current level. Okay, so this is how it works. It generates a weekly study plan. Okay, based on the amount of time you accepted, you can commit to learning on a weekly basis. So it generates a weekly study plan. So it turns the curriculum into a weekly roadmap based on how much time you have. Each topic becomes a mini lesson, which with explanation, examples, and hands-on practice tasks. For instance, this is week 1. These are the entire modules. This user wants to learn basket making, and these are the entire module for basket making. Introduction to basket making, as learning the basics for 2 weeks, basic basket weaving techniques 3 weeks, and advanced basket weaving techniques for 3 weeks. So this is an estimate of 8 weeks, right? So after 8 weeks, this person is supposed to master the art of basket making. So SkillFoundry creates a curriculum, and based on how much time the user has, it divides and turns the curriculum into weekly roadmap. So if you open week 1, you can't go to week 2 or week 3, week 4, week 5 if you don't complete the previous week. So you must complete week 1 before you go to week 2. Completing week 1 means reading the content and passing the exams set for week 1. So when you open here, you can see this is week 1, and these are the topics to cover in week 1. Okay, so SkillFoundry also gives you resources. So every topic comes with curated books recommendation, course recommendation, article recommendation, and video recommendation. So you don't have to go online and be searching for the best tutorial again. So it generates for you. Recommended resources is a book. This is the author, gives a description of the book, right? You can view it here. You can click here, you view the link to the book. Sorry, this is Amazon page. So when you come here, you can see this is a course. Okay, this is a course. This is a video, a YouTube video. You can open it on YouTube. These are courses for this week, and these are the topics for this week. So if you when you're done with the courses and the exams for each of the topics, you click on complete. So now fail to complete week because you are not done. When you come to each of the topic, you click start, right? So each topic comes with a mini lesson, generates a mini lesson with explanation, examples, and hands-on practice tests. So this is a mini lesson for each topic. These are some real-life examples applicable to this topic, and this is a real-life project you can do to get more understanding on this topic. And this is a mini exam that you can write. So when you go back to the dashboard, this is still in week 1. When you go here, start the next one, generates the same content for you. You can also see the quiz and everything. You can write it. When you write it, it gets graded automatically. Okay. So this is a mini lesson generated with AI. So I'm sorry, this project uses AI to generate these mini lessons, uses AI to generate the curriculum, uses AI to generate the weekly roadmap, uses AI to generate the resources and the quiz. Okay, AI grades the quiz. So you can write the quiz the way you want it to be. can write a quiz and write a quiz. When you are done, you click on submit, it gets graded. You can see this is 20% is poor. So you can come back and repeat this test. This is how it works. So when you are done for taking week 1, you click on complete week, it completes the week for you. So I will show you users who have completed theirs and you can explore. So let's start from the beginning how this works. Okay, so SkillFoundry also help learners to become job ready. So it helps to generate real world projects, okay, with Rubik's. So you can directly add them to your portfolio. So each topic has a project you can perform on them. You can see it. It gives you a sample practice task. So it's a project you can perform, and this project can be added to your portfolio to help you become job ready. So this is how it works. Let me take you through the entire process, starting from registration up to this point. So this is how it all starts. This is the home page. Or the login page. Let's try to register first. Let me say Prince. So I want to learn, I can learn anything. I want to learn anything. I can learn, let's say, okay, let's say graphics, or just want to learn anything, content writing. I want to learn anything, start from beginner level. I have just 3 hours per week to give it. And my goal is to get a job. I want to mix content. So I'll create account. So this is it now. I've created an account. Next is to generate my learning plan. So with this, I'll tell AI to take all the information that I've supplied while registering. The backend picks those information, supplies it to the AI to generate a learning plan for me, tailored to how much time I have to spend in a week. So that's what will happen right here. So this will generate both the resources I need, books, videos, and all the contents I need to get from a beginner state to an advanced state to a position where I can land a job according to the information I supply the AI. So to create modules for me, divide these modules into weeks, and in each week I have topics containing lessons, quiz, projects, real life examples, and materials, resources like books, courses, online courses. It will go through different online platforms, YouTube, Coursera, all the e-learning platforms, search them, get courses for me, get content, get articles online to support my learning. So this is it. This is it. So I have this 3 weeks plan created from this module, and this is track your progress in content writing. Okay, so I'll start from week 1. This is how week 1 works, right? So in week 1, I have 4 topics, beginner level topics, and these are the resources I have for week 1. When I go to week 2, there will be resources for week 2. Sorry, I can't access week 2 until I'm done with week 1. I may not be able to finish everything here. So when you hit on start, as you hit start for this topic, it generates the lesson, the content, the short lessons for you. So this is expected that you should go through the resources for week 1 and then go through this short lesson to write a quiz for yourself, right? So when you get here, this is week 1. I can't access week 2 until I'm done with week 1, right? So this is second content, types of content. It will generate a short lesson from this. You can see it here. You can see this is a quiz. This is a quiz for this. This is a quiz. So this quiz will be auto-graded immediately I'm done writing. So look at the questions. These questions are based on this content and the resources that we are recommended, like books, videos, and the rest. Which content is type a long form and delve into topic? I don't really know, but I can just answer anything. You can just write anything. Can write anything. Can take anything. And then we hit submit. You can see I got like 40%. Then I go back to my learning. I hit continue. So the pass mark is like, I think about must get 100% for all of them before you can go to the next week. So let me try this again. Let me try to get a solution for all these so I can get 100%. Okay, so blog post. So let's so let's try this one more time. Yeah, I have 80% right now. So I've finished. This is the second topic for week 2. Let's go to the third topic. It generates the article, the content with AI. AI generated a content tailored made for this topic. You can see it. This is it. Let me get these answers so I can pass. So if you don't get up to 50% in each of the tests, you can't close that week as completed. Grab this. No. So I have 100% here. Good job, great job, great job. You can see it. Great job. Continue learning. Then this is the last one for this week. So if I can see, if I try completing this, it fails, so I can't complete it. So I have to finish the last quiz. I have to finish the last lesson. This was on SEO. This is my login email. I can log out from here. So let me finish the last one. When you read the content, you answer the questions. I'm just trying to make it smooth and fast. My content writer. But with this, you can learn anything, anywhere, get a learning map and master anything, get the required resources that you need. Instead of going to the internet to search for books and videos, you have these things for yourself right here in a just in a jiffy. Specific word. Search engines. So let's find relevant insights and content. So this is it right now. So currently I'm in week 1. And I've completed 4 lessons and I've completed 4 quizzes. You can see them right here, all in record. So if I say hit continue to week 1, since I've completed this, I can go ahead to hit on complete. So once I complete week 1, it automatically leads me to week 2. These are the topics for week 2, and the same thing repeats. You can see that we have different articles and content right now for week 2, still on beginner level, right? So if we go back to dashboard, you can see I'm currently on week 2. I have 33% overall progress because I've completed week 1. I'm going to week 2, and this is how it continues. So this is how what I built this week. So we use Node.js, TypeScript for the backend and also the front end. And then here I also use Amazon Q. Amazon Q was used to throughout the development process. Started scaffolding with Amazon Q. I wrote a query that helped to get the first scaffold of the entire project, right, generated with Amazon Q. And then all through the development process, I can see some of the bugs I experienced here. Some of the bugs I had here in Amazon Q, I used Amazon Q to do debugging. After generating the whole scaffold, I will also share a screenshot of how I generated the scaffold for the entire project. And then I use Amazon Q for the entire development process, for debugging, for adjustment, for all the restructuring that I did. You can see most of our charts here with Amazon Q for this particular project. I also use it to generate the Postman documentation for all the endpoints, the README, and the major or mostly a large percentage of the code base was generated with this. I just did some minor adjustment and testing, right? So this is the code base, and this is the front end code, and this is back end code, this is the front end code. Back end here, this is the LLM service. This is where we have the prompt to generate curriculum, right? After generating curriculum, we're using OpenAI. This is where we have the prompt to generate lessons for each subtopic. So curriculum are generated, and you can see the prompt here generate the modules, generate the weekly roadmap for the module using the information that the user passed in, the skill, the level, like beginner, intermediate, the time per week the person has. This is what we use to generate this content. We generate the lesson. Generate lesson includes in the project, the examples and everything are all generated here. See where we generate our quiz. The prompt to generate quiz for each lesson. And this is the prompt to generate resources, videos, and everything for each lesson. And this is also the prompt to generate projects and all those stuff. So there's so many things here. We're using OpenAI to do all the whole stuff, right? And then we have our front end. You can see our OpenAI credentials, everything passed in here from the environmental variables. So thank you very much.